Hey guys, it's me Casey and I'm coming to you today with a Colourpop haul. I have one eyeshadow and 10 ultra matte lipstick things. So I'm going to do swatches and a little bit of review. So let's just jump right into it. One eyeshadow I got, it's in the shade So Quiche. And it has a metallic finish. It's one of their super shock shadows. I've already used it like a lot, kind of, actually, for how long I've had it. But it's just so pretty, I kind of had to use it like all over my face. Colourpop suggests that the way you apply their super shock shadows is with like your finger, and because that just gives the best color payoff. So this is So Quiche. Really, it's not showing up as pretty as it actually is. It's like a really nice olive green with pink sparkles in it. So it's goldish olive with pink, and it's really, really pretty. It's basically insane how much it sparkles. And their shadow does last basically all day. When I wore it, I didn't even have a primer, but I had no problem with creasing or anything like that. It's just, if you rub your eyes, you'll kind of get sparkles everywhere if you get a metallic finish. Okay, and the color I have on my lips is one of their ultra matte lipsticks. It's in the shade Clueless. I doubt this will focus. It's a really nice nude, kind of peachy pink color. With their ultra matte lipsticks, they're $6. Oh, the shadow's $5, I forgot to mention that. These are $6, which is the cheapest liquid to matte lipstick that there is on the market, as far as I know. They're really good for the money. There's a few kind of cons that you might not get with some of the higher end liquid lipsticks like Jeffree Star. Like, if you double up on the lipstick at all, it gets really, really chunky and flaky and not so good. So if you have to reapply midday, which you might if you eat, just be really careful and only touch up the parts where you really need it. Also, throughout the day, just try not to rub your lips together or anything, because that's how it'll start to flake off. So as long as you don't fuss too much with how your lips are, they'll be fine all day. I wore the green shade Dr. M all day today at school, and around lunch I did have to touch it up a little bit at the sides, and by the end of the day I was just kind of wanting to take it off and to take all my makeup off, so I was just kind of rubbing up at my lips after school. So basically until the second to last period they were looking really good, but after that it was a little questionable. But if you guys just don't fuss around as much as I do with my appearance, then you'll be fine to wear it all day. I'll do hand swatches. So this right here is the shade Clueless. It's a really lovely pale nude pink. It's pretty cool toned, and it's just a really great everyday color. Next I'll show you the shade Bumble. It's a little bit more orange, well actually a lot bit more orange than Clueless, but it's still kind of in the same like nude family. It's just like kind of brownish orange and darker than Clueless, but it's still a great everyday lip color. And it's not something like their blue or green where you'll like be really self-conscious about like how it looks throughout the day, because when they start to wear off, since they're pretty similar to regular lip colors, I don't know, they just wear a lot nicer than the crazier ones. Next is Trap. It's a greige, which we all know how popular greiges are right now. I compared it to my Lime Crime by Cashmere, and it's a pretty spot on dupe. It's not exact. This one I think it's a little less brown, which is actually probably good. Doesn't make you look quite as washed out as cashmere might for some people. So I really like Trap. It's a really pretty color. I forgot to mention these liquid lipsticks are really, really fast drying. Like probably you have 20 seconds to work with them, which I'm not sure if that's good or bad for you guys. I like it because of how I'm always rushing in the morning to get ready. Once I put on my lipstick, I know I don't have to worry about it at all. Next is Sunday. It matches my hair really closely. And it's a super bright, cool toned pink. I really, really like it. It's really a great, fun color. Maybe it would be more appropriate for summer, and I know that we're heading into fall, but what can you do? I wanted some nice pink colors. Next is Mars. It's also a pink, but it's a lot more red and a lot more hot pink than Sunday is. It's right there. Still really fun and really bright, and I think it's a great color. I forgot to do the other nudish one I got. It's Tulle. Tulle is right there on the bottom. It's the darkest of all the nude shades I got. It's kind of a rusty brownish red, mostly brown. So I mean, I still consider it to be a nude. I swear, swatches are so hard. Next is Avenue, which is the only actually red shade I got. It's really dark, vampy red. It's a great fall color. Right there. You can see it. So yeah, if you compare Tulle, which is over there, and Avenue, you can see how brown Tulle is in comparison. Alright, last are all the really great fun colors. I really love that Colourpop came out with these three really unique colors, but I don't know that a lot of people want to drop like $18 or $20 on a liquid lipstick that's like blue, because blue isn't really an everyday color, and if you're gonna spend a lot on a product, you usually want to get a ton of use out of it. So I think it's great that Colourpop did a few colors that are really out of the box, but they're $6, so I mean, if you just want something for Halloween or something to play around with, they're great. This is Dr. M. Dr. M is right there. It's a really nice dark bluish forest green. I'm terrible at explaining what colors things are. I wore it all day at school today. I got tons of compliments. Wearing green lipstick, it's something you gotta be a little bit more conscious of what's happening, because if you're just wearing a nude, like I said, who really cares if it starts to wear off? It won't be that noticeable, but with green, if you get any of the greens or the blues, I just suggest you be really conscious about how you're rubbing your lips together, because if it starts to flake off or ball up, that will not be a good time. Next is called Mr. Blonde. I have no idea why they would name it blue Mr. Blonde. Maybe it's from some show, I have no idea what it is. It's really close to the Crybaby lipstick Melanie Martinez just did in collaboration with Lime Crime. So if you guys wanted something similar to that color, but you don't want to buy from Lime Crime, or it's sold out, Mr. Blonde from Colourpop is your dupe. And it's a really great bright blue. Lastly is Jellies, and this I've seen swatch next to Paint by Anastasia Beverly Hills, and it's almost exact. So if you were wanting to get your hands on Paint but you don't have $20 for a blue lipstick, I would go with this one. Yeah, it's called Jellies. I already said that, but just in case you didn't hear me. I think Jelly's is like a super beautiful blue. It's actually really easy to pull off, in my opinion. Like, I know most people are kind of hesitant about wearing anything that's outside of like pink and red and maybe even purple, but Jelly's, like, it's actually really easy to pull off, surprisingly. Basically the like whole vampy dark fall lip, but a little bit more daring. I don't know, I really like it. So yeah, let me just kind of expound upon these lipsticks a little more. The only ones that I've worn for like a full 8 hours, 6 hours maybe, are Dr. M, which is the green shade, and Trap, which is the one that's really similar to Cashmere right here. Trap definitely lasted a lot longer and just was more appealing on the lips than Dr. M. Dr. M, it tended to like settle in the crevices of my lips a little more, and it felt like it dried out my lips a little more for some reason. The nudes, including Trap, they're like the most comfortable to wear on the lips. Like when I'm talking right now, I don't really feel like my lips are cracking at all, but with Dr. M, I kinda was unsure the whole day how my lips were, but just my biggest number one tip with these are don't rub your lips together. And I know it's a big habit of mine to be like, to just like feel my lipstick, but you're not gonna feel it until you mess it up. So just don't do it. Just don't mess around. Just act like you're not wearing anything on your lips. I also suggest putting a chapstick under your lips, like just a light layer under, because even though these are not very drying for liquid lipsticks, I must say, they still are drying, because I don't think there'll ever be a liquid lipstick that's not drying. Yeah, adding a lip balm or chapstick underneath your liquid lipstick is gonna help a lot to just retain moisture throughout the day. These are pretty comfortable for like 3 or 4 hours, I'd say, but after that you start to feel not so great about how your lips are feeling. But I mean, it's not that bad. If you have the time, whatever occasion you're planning on going to, the way I remove these is I put chapstick all over the top of my lipstick. Then I take a makeup remover, a baby wipe, and I wipe it off. The chapstick really just helps to break down the product so it comes off really easily. And then if you want to apply and just get a really fresh, good looking application, you can do that. Crazier colors, the blues and the greens, they do stain your lips, I'm not gonna lie, and it's not so great. But I mean, that's kind of expected. Overall, I'm really, really happy with my first purchase from Colourpop. I kind of regret buying like 10 lipsticks and really nothing else. I got one eyeshadow. Kind of wish I would have branched out and tried other things, but that's what next time is for, and I'll definitely order more from Colourpop soon, because I'm really in love with their products because they're just so good for the price. If you're looking to buy from Colourpop, I would buy the eyeshadow instead of the ultra matte lipsticks probably, because this is just so stunning and I don't have any complaints. Like it's as good as any other eyeshadow I've ever used. So I didn't even talk about the formula of this. It's really weird. It's like a cream, kind of moussey, but then it goes to like, it's a cream to powder kind of feel, but I don't really know how to explain it. I think it's just something you have to feel for yourself, because I had heard a lot about the formula before I had purchased this. But then when I got it, it was really nothing like I had expected. But let me just say, like, the formula makes them really easy to use. They're super easy to put on just with your finger, and then they blend out really beautifully too, which usually isn't the case for cream eyeshadows, but for Colourpop that is the case, so it's really great. So I cannot rave about this eyeshadow enough. I love it, and the lipsticks are great, but there are better liquid lipsticks out there. It's just you're not gonna find anything as cheap. Like, you can't really beat $6. I think the NYX soft matte lip creams are $7. And so sorry I didn't do lip swatches, but taking this stuff off and reapplying it would just kill my lips, and I don't want my lips to be destroyed and chapped and dry. From the time they've come out, there have been tons of swatch videos about Colourpop, so just, I'm sure, type in ultra matte lipstick, you'll be able to find swatches of all of these guys. Anyways guys, I hope you like this video. If you're wanting new cheap makeup, definitely go check out Colourpop. I love them now that I've tried them, and I can't wait until I try out more of their products, and when I do, I'll definitely share how I feel about those with you guys. I don't have much else to say about Colourpop except for they get my approval, if that means anything. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. It would mean the world to me. I hope to see you again. Bye!